How do I do
Hello,
it?
you two. It's great to chat with you. Great to see you again, Jake, so soon. And Micah, I don't think
Hi.
I've spoken to you since the guest, so it's been a little while.
In a minute.
How are you?
Good. I love your opening scene in the car. I thought it set such a great tone. You know,
Spoiler.
basically this whole like hit and miss between them, almost like Harry's the one who's teasing her and everything else. What was it like filming this, because you get to kind of rough it a bit, at least as characters? Did you rough it as actors?
God, no, we don't rough it out. We're actors.
That was Micah's introduction. I was like, hey, I'm Jake. And she was like, I'm Micah. And I rough it. I was like, oh, all right. Okay. I'm going to go home. Yeah, I'm going to go back to my Airbnb. You live out here if you want, Micah. That's your business.
The floor show looked amazing. I mean, what was it like being out there?
I loved it. It was absolutely delightful. Beautiful. Every day we would show up. Our trailer was in like a forest area, and yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed it.
We shot like out at the beach and stayed at this little it's like updated, but like a sort of 70s like 2-level coastal hotel. And then the next spot that we were at for a few days, like just north of that, was like 10 minutes from Cannon Beach, where they shot Goonies. And it just was like, I'd never seen topography, flora and fauna like on that scale, like a prehistoric, like this is insane.
Yeah.
Like it really, I was still enamored with the Pacific Northwest.
Well, you two have amazing chemistry, and you share so much time on screen together in this film. Did you work on the chemistry at all before you started, or was it just like right out of the gate, you kind of found a groove?
I was gonna make a terrible joke.
Oh God.
No, again, Micah's intro was, I'm Micah and I rough it. And I was like, okay, and she was like, whatever that means to you, that's what it means. I was like, all right. No, I think like any of these stories where you're playing a husband and wife, a boyfriend and girlfriend, a best friends, like anything where there's supposed to be this shared history, it helps to have even 2 afternoons to be like, let's hammer out what each of these things mean to these people. And then for me, I go back home and try to like connect that into something I've experienced or related to or failed at, or something to like tether it to me a little bit, or something organic, and hope that between sharing something with the other person and they're kind of bouncing it back to you, and then the alchemy of filmmaking, that it like reads as 2 people who love each other. I've only been in one instance where I was opposite someone that I thought like, you're not a good person. You're a bad person. You know what I mean? Like that you just could not find a way into being like, I get it. I see a piece in here I can like hook to, and that person was Micah.
And it was me. Yeah, I was gonna say, right? That's where we're headed. Oh, that's good.
No, Micah's the greatest. It's so easy. So easy.
Well, Micah, what drew you to this story? Because you have some great material in this film.
Oh yeah. Just terrified and screaming and crying for so long. Whew. Well, I had obviously worked with the directors before and had just the most incredible time. They just really are, too incredible. They're just, they've become really important in my life, and to have the opportunity to work with them again. Also just working, I think it's, very interesting to work with a director twice. And then I really loved the script. I loved the character and the arc and where we start and where we end. And like, I mean, even reading the script, obviously I can't give anything away, but there's, some twists and reading. I had no idea what was coming next. And that's so fun when reading a script. So, yeah.
Jake, what about you? Did you have anything in particular that drew you, or is it everything, or what did you think of the script?
Mainly because I was attached, right?
I had said no so many times, and then they said Micah's doing it, and I said I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Bought my own ticket. They would not pay to fly me out, which is it's against union regulations, and that's what it took. I was like a fan of Micah's work and knew that she had worked with these guys before, which in a way, even without like having not met anyone, you go like, well, there must be something good in each of these groups for them to want to be together again, like that already. You go like, oh, that's a nice thing to sort of attach yourself to. And they made this great movie Villains before doing this together, and I liked that, and then I hadn't read a script that was this, like, really had to walk this very narrow line between genres, and how do you like maintain the tension of one and also the inherent like release of tension in comedies or sort of weirdo like satire of a genre. And then Dan and Bobby had such a clear sense of how to do that I thought, like, let's play ball, man. Like, let's see what happens,
Well,
way
thank you
more
both
fun
so
than
much.
when you read a thing and you go like, oh, they're in love and then they break up and then they're together again. You're like, all right, well, we've seen that.
Well, it was a blast to watch. So thank you both for the time. I appreciate it.